Alright guys, so another thing that I wanted to show you, I have an auxiliary cable right here, which these models didn't come with that option, but you could get a factory adapter from the dealer or from buffauto.com or from eBay. You know, it's pretty good to have this type of adapter. You just click here, let me show you. Like you see, you just click here on the mode. Right now I don't have my phone connected, so but it should once it hit no disk, once you hit it again, it should say aux, and there you go. You see, it has 178 860,000 miles. It's pretty hot today, New York, 81 degrees outside. You can see everything works here. This is the problem that I have here right now. The steering wheel is getting, I don't know what happened. BMW put cheap parts. My E36, my 325i convertible is not like this. You can see here also in the cup holders, they put like a rubber coated there. All these parts here, and over time the coat of paint is peeling off. Which it was better that they left it like that. I know it's to make it seem like more that it has more quality, but it's better like that. Also here the door handle, the inner door handle. Can I see it there to the sun? Let me see. Yeah, like right there you can see it's peeling off. But yeah, I can live with that. That's no big deal. Alright, so let me talk to you about the engine now. Alright, so as you can see, this was the last thing that I did to this baby. I put the AFE stage 1 cold air intake, stage 1 5R filter. It looks like grayish, but it was blue when I put it in. Just in its oil again. You see the color of my car is Highline green metallic. It's in German. You can see the engine bay looks really clean. Alright, first off, cooling system, the expansion tank went out. That was the first thing I replaced after our body. Then I got the radiator messed up and the water pump. All the hoses were fine, but they were starting to get really bad, so I got those replaced too. So everything is looking great as of now. Also, I replaced the oil cap because I had some oil dripping down there. It was from where the oil cap was already worn down. Alright, so the problem that I had, like, let's say 2 months ago, 3 months ago, the engine, when I used to rev more than 3,000 RPMs, it started like to have misfires on cylinders 8 and 6. So I replaced the buff cover gasket, which was the problem. The oil was getting into the spark plug, so I had to change the spark plug tubes too. And as you can see, no major issues right now. Like, this was a pain in the neck to do. Thankfully I have my cousin that helped me out, put the buff cover. Everything is easy to get out. You have to take all these trims, all these parts here up there. You have to take everything out, disconnect everything, disconnect the fuel lines, everything, and then take off the buff cover. And then you just put the gasket. I replaced the 8 spark plugs right away, because, you know, just to do it. But this side was good, so I didn't touch the buff cover gasket here. I just replaced the spark plugs on the passenger side. But as you can see, the engine looks really good, really clean. Just gotta do the oil changes on time. Also the transmission, you need to, in BMW says lifetime fluid, but don't trust on that. Just change it once in a while, you know. The oil I'm using Mobil 1 right now, full synthetic with 5W30. Yeah, that's what I use all year round, which is really good. I think Mobil 1 and Castrol too. If you want, those two are the brands that I know for sure are doing a great job because I used them before. But Mobil 1, if you stick to Mobil 1, I don't think you're gonna have problems. These V8s, they like to have the valve stem seals wear out, which is a common problem on them. All the V8s from the 6 series, 7 series, 5 series, X series with the V8, all of them have that issue, which is good to replace at one point, which I haven't done yet because it's too expensive and the car's still running fine. You just have to put a little bit of oil, like every 1,000, every 2,000 miles probably. Put a quart of oil, which I can live with that. It's not a big deal. You just gotta pay attention to the level of your oil. But that's it. I'm gonna be showing more videos of what's coming up with this baby. I know that the grill is gonna get painted up today probably, or if not next week, who knows. The hood, I'm gonna get this hood repainted too. I'm gonna take it to the body shop, but that's not gonna be now. That's not, I'll update you guys on that. But these cars, if you know how to do things yourself, it's pretty easy. Oh, another thing, I deleted the roof rails. As you can see, it has still the marks of the roof rails. You can see the marks still, but I put these holes, these little caps on the holes. You can see there. I need to polish that out. That's just from the rubber of the. But as you can see, the car looks much slick than before. And I have a project for this car. I want to lower it down, put 20-inch rims on it. So as you can see, it's gonna be pretty dope. Brembo. These Brembo stickers here, because I have Brembo brake pads. The rotors are gonna be changed with probably Brembos or some other slotted or drill rotors. You can see